Well, even when Howie really screws up, he finds a way to at least somewhat fix it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another episode of Drop It Dimes with Mr. Dugas. And today I'm going to talk about today's big news from earlier. The Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers are finalizing a trade to send underachieving pass rusher Josh Huff, Bryce Huff, excuse me, call him Josh Huff, former Eagle Josh Huff. Shout out to him. Bryce Huff to the San Francisco 49ers for a mid-round pick. The Eagles gonna still eat like 9 million of his salary, while the 49ers gonna take on the other 7 mil. Before I get into this video, man, for anyone, if you want to drop a dot on the Cash App information is down in the description box. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, that information is down in the description box. If you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button, like the video, and share it with your folks, yo. Man, as much amazing things as how we did last year, obviously signing Saquon Barkley, drafting Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, J. Hunt, you know, all those guys, man. Getting a impactful D lineman in the 7th round. Um, Will Shipley, who I think gonna have a bigger role with us this year. Um, Johnny Wilson played. I don't think much of him, but as a rookie, he got out there and played. Signing Chauncey Gardner Johnson last year, and that's not even counting the current players that we had that he extended, and not firing Nick Sirianni when a lot of us was, including myself, was calling for it. You know, a lot of great moves, a lot of great moves that led, to this team, signing Zach Bond. Of course, can't forget that one. That led to this team, winning a Super Bowl. But there were two misses he had last year in free agency. One was he signed Devin White, who obviously ended up, not really contributing. But Zach Bond was a pleasant surprise. But the biggest miss Howie had last year was he signed Bryce Huff from the New York Jets. Man, gave him a 3-year, $51 million contract. A guy who I kind of was in when we first signed him to that money because simply he wasn't really a starter with the Jets. He was more of a situational third down pass rusher. But hey, maybe he come to an organization like this, he could get things done. Not quite Hassan Reddick, but we was hoping that he could, fill that void. Now, thankfully for us, Josh Sweat had a solid year, got him a big payday in Arizona. Nolan Smith really developed this year after he looked kind of like a bust in his rookie year and developed to a very nice edge rusher. And 3rd round draft picks, Jalen Hunt, who we took in the 3rd round last year, really developed by the time we got to the Super Bowl, man. But Bryce Huff was a big miss for us, man. He was terrible. Only 2.5 sacks last year. Missed 5 games to injury, and it was so bad that in the biggest game of the year, he was a healthy, inactive scratch against the Kansas City Chiefs. But with that being said, man, I'm actually surprised we found somebody to trade for, man. And look, for the 49ers, I get it. Robert Saleh was the head coach for the Jets whenever Bryce Huff had that breakout year. And Robert Saleh, who's now the defensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers, he feel like he know how to get the best out of Bryce Huff. Because it clearly didn't work with us, man. There's good and there's bad with this. The bad is that it's kind of annoying that you got to pay a player 9 million to not this season to not be on your roster. But the positive is we saved 7 million in cap space. The 49ers are going to take on 7 million, of his contract. So we're gonna see what we could do with those extra 7 million in cap space. Do we go sign a veteran safety like a Simmons or somebody like that? Do we sign a veteran edge rusher, like a Von Miller or somebody? Do we sign a veteran corner, a Gilmore or somebody like that? Who knows what we gonna do with the extra 7 million, man? But honestly, man, I have such a bad miss on this free agent signing last year. Instead of just letting them linger around the roster, to say that we shaved 7 mil of his roster and get a mid round pick for him. I think that's a pretty big step up for Howie, cleaning up the mess that he dropped, man. But wish Bryce Huff the best. Didn't like him in Philly, not gonna lie to you, but wish him the best with San Fran, man. And I'm just glad we got something from him. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly Eagles, fly.